It's a cult, people. You don't want to get trapped up in here. Don't give them your real phone number. Taking pictures is fine. You don't want to go in. It's a cult. Human trafficking cult at that. Whatever you do, don't give them your info. Y'all look good with that, but don't go in. They love to recruit people from there, but pretty pictures. Yeah, you don't want to go inside. That's where all the evil happens. Everyone that built this set, they make $50 a week for 100 hours a week, and that's, slave labor. Last year you could see Santa from the street. It's very different. Yeah, they're hiding Santa.
Why?
Because Santa is a Scientologist. He's a cult leader, remember? Where's Ted? Where's the security?
They don't need it. There's no protesters.
What do you mean? I'm a protester.
You know what I mean.
Pictures are nice, but just don't go in. It's a cult. You don't want to go in. It's a cult. Okay, good. You all know better?
Don't worry, no one's going in.
Okay, I was having palpitations worrying about you guys. Okay, good.
You're doing a good job.
Oh, thank you. Merry Christmas. A cult-free Merry Christmas. It's a cult. It's a cult. Taking pictures is great, but don't go inside. It's a human trafficking cult. They'll try to recruit you, and it's like,
That's true.
I know, but that's what you think. Yeah, but they also bleed you dry financially, and they harass you for the rest of your life.
No, you're right. You're 100%
Yeah,
right.
it's true. Yeah, no, just tell everyone you know.
Thank you.
Yep. It's a cult. You know what? Don't give them your name. Don't give them any real info. Don't give them any money. They're a human trafficking cult. The person serving you right now makes $47 a week.
What's up? Hello.
Hey, look what we got.
Came for a little walk, Steve.
Did you? Hello? It's like,
See, it's not open as usual.
of course. No, but they're in there. She's just walking around.
I come for a walk every day. I didn't know. Actually, someone in my chat wanted to down there. I was like,
Oh, really? Oh, man. Well, I got 3 people were going in, and I stopped them. They left. Everyone else is just taking pictures because it's pretty. I'm like, yeah, pictures are fine.
no, I'm not
But there's
stopping people trying to take
no. I just tell them about it though. I'm like, just don't go in. Like, take pictures, but don't go in. Don't bring kids in there. It's a cult, guys. It's a cult. If you go in, just don't give them your info. Don't give them anything because that's a human trafficking cult. They'll never leave you alone. Trust me, you can't get rid of them. And they track you down. They actually look. If people move, they figure out where you move to. They pay for all that. And whoever's helping you, that's Santa Claus, all of them, they work for 110 hours a week for 47 hours dollars, okay? If they got trapped by this cult, and now they're trying to trap you. And that's facts. You were being trapped by a cult member who was trapped. They were promised something and they were lied to, and now their job is to trap you. You will be making $47 a week, okay, for 110 hours if you're lucky. If you're not lucky, you're going to be, and you have to sign a billion-year contract. Okay, you want to sign a billion-year contract, or if you don't want to do the Sea Org, then you got to pay through the nose for everything because nothing is free with this cult. And they go for, don't worry, I'm not filming your kids. They go for people that come from different countries that they take their travel documents and they cannot leave. As Xeno's coming, now we need to write a song about Xeno's coming to town. You asleep in a bunk bed with 5 other people, maybe more. If you're in the RPF, they have their own prison mail system. So if you do something wrong, like look at somebody funny or whatever, it could be something stupid, you may spend years in what's called RPF, which is in their buildings, and there's no seeing light hardly. They don't allow you out because they don't want the people who pay them money to see you because it scares them. You want to sleep in a bunk bed with a bunch of other, no freedom. You're not going to be allowed on the internet unless they give you permission. And then they make sure you can't see anything for family. You won't be allowed to be around your family and without permission, and they're not going to give you permission unless they're in the cult as well. And if you decide to leave the cult, or they leave the cult and you don't, guess what? Family, you're not allowed to see your family. And that's even for parents and children. You could have like a 14-year-old kid who's, they kick out and the parents are told they're not allowed to see them. They don't believe that children are children. They believe they're adults in small bodies. This is a human trafficking, human devouring in the sense that it devours your soul, your finances, your mind, everything. It is such a destructive thing. Oh, and if they, because Tom Cruise is in it, yeah, well, they treat him differently because he brings in a lot of money and he brings in a lot of people. And he's like the face of it. So he's not going to be treated the same way that you will be treated if they get you. And they're going to try with a personality test or an intelligence test. They're going to show you that there's something wrong. You have issues. Well, you know what? Who doesn't have issues? But they don't have the solution. I guarantee it. Their solution is joining up to be a slave to this organization. The goal is to remove your reactive mind. That way you have no reactions, no emotions. That means no empathy, no love, nothing, no personality. Look at the ones who have been in it for a long time. They're freaking robots. They're robotic. You don't want that. Stay away. And whoever's in there that's of Scientology, if you want out, I'll help you. I would even help Janet Whelan. If Janet freaking Whelan, who's trying to make my life hell right now, came to me and said, you know what, I really want to get out of this, I'll help you, Janet. Because I realize it's a cult. I'll help you. But if there's anyone in here that knows what's going on and knows it's true and wants help and wants to talk about it, we'll get you to safety. They won't find you. We'll make sure of it. Come out and talk to us and tell us what you've been through. Do people look at your sign up there and say, heck no, I don't want to be that? No. I don't want to be on that list. Nobody wants to be on that list. I don't even think Scientologists want to be on that list. After they paid, especially, once they get to OT level 3 and realize about Xenu and realize they're already 250,000 in, man, what a letdown that must be. That must be the biggest disappointment in life. You guys, your Winter Wonderland's a bust. Your float did your float at the at the Christmas parade ever recover? Or is he a goner? Did he flatline? Did he do a touch assist? Did he get up? Is he okay? If I were you, I wouldn't even bother doing any more parades. I wouldn't bother doing any more Winter Wonderlands. You're not wanted. You're not welcome. Nobody wants you here. Nobody has any reverence or respect for L. Ron Hubbard. Nobody but you guys. And they have to brainwash you and wash your brain with suds and soap and bleach to get you to even like him. He was a criminal. He was a into high-level witchcraft and sorcery and whatever. He said he's the Antichrist, helping the Antichrist. He was a freaking he's not a religious leader. Like, let's just say that. That's not a religious leader. And everything that he writes is like science fiction. You're worshiping a science fiction writer who decided that he wants to make money by creating a religion out of his science fiction. He might be a great writer, but it's all sci-fi. It's not a religion, people. And you guys realize that. I know you do. It's all about the tech. Okay, so what? You take your lie detector, all that stuff, and you audit. But guess what? They have everything on you. Everything. You try to leave, they got all your dark secrets. And that's probably how they get you up in these high positions, maybe on the public works board, maybe you're the president or whatever. And they have, you want to, do something. Oh, I got all your auditing notes. This is a mafia. This is a cartel. This is not a religion. By any means is it a religion. You can't get anything for free here except for your original tests that get you in the door. That's the only thing you're going to get free. And then they trap you. Everything you have to pay for everything. That's part of their religion. Is you got to pay for some. You pay something for something. You get something, you give something. There's no freedom. Freebies or freedom, either one. This is a cult. This is a human trafficking cult. You don't want to take your kids in there. I'm telling you, they recruit, they focus on Latino families because they bring them here and they take their documents and they will never leave you alone. This is a human trafficking cult. Anyone that you see and helps you, they are making $47 a week, working 110 hours a week. They are slaves of this organization, and their job is to enslave you. And they do it with Santa, and it's not worth it. The mall at the Santa is not, he's going to let you just go say hi for free. There's a price to pay to come in here. This is a cult. It's a human trafficking cult. They will hold your documents. They will separate you from your family. Okay, good. A family of 4 not going in. L. Ron Hubbard said that he was here to prepare for the Antichrist. That's in the OT levels. He also called Jesus like a love, like a perv, basically, with anger issues.
Sorry. It's funny.
It's not funny. That pisses me off. For that alone, saying that, and you in this religion that would say that, I mean, you got somebody who's willing to protest you to the nth degree because it's sick and it's psycho. And I know most of you don't even know because you don't have $250,000 to get to that level. You're all in slavery. You're all enslaved. $47 a week for 110 hours. Are you kidding me? And then you have the gall to try to sucker other people in to be as miserable as you. I'm not giving you the excuse that you're brainwashed. You make $47. You know you got tricked. You know you were told you're going to save the world. And you're still being told you saved the world. But you know the hell that it is. You know it. It's a human trafficking cult. And they try to get people, especially the Latino families and people, so they can take your passport. They hold it, and you can't leave. If you try to leave, you don't have your passports. You have nothing. It's a human trafficking cult. You go in there, they take you. They have all the cameras, facial recognition. They take your info. They will follow you. It is a human trafficking cult.
What is it, Scientology?
Yes, this is Scientology. It's a human trafficking cult. Yes, and they traffic people. They make them sign a billion-year contract. They make $47 a week for 110 hours of work, and they even have their own like prison system. It's really crazy. Like they want to bring people into their own misery. This is a cult, and they don't deserve to be open. They don't deserve to have this, and they're using this. See, they're not even Christian. They're not Christmas. He believed he was the Antichrist, but they do this to lure people in, and then once they get you, they feel they can work you. So thank you. Beware. This is a cult. This is a human trafficking cult. It's a church. It's the cult of Scientology, and I'm not filming you guys because I don't film kids, but they sign billion-year contracts. They work for $47 a week for 110 hours of work. Okay, and the same people making that want to bring you in because their misery loves company. So they were duped, and so they want to dupe you because that's their job. If they don't dupe you and help get you in, then they go to the RPF if they don't get the right numbers, which is like their version of a jail, and they only make 1/4 the amount of money at that point. They're making $11 a week, and they have to still buy their own shampoo and stuff. This is slave labor. It is human trafficking. See now the. Yeah, oh, this was a Scientology. This right now they're trying to lure. See, they're not Christians, but they're using Christmas theme to lure people in, and we're on the heaviest traveled of people. People come from all over the world here, and so what they do, so they're right at the, trying to get everyone. Yeah, but we shut them down last year, but I'm surprised they opened this up this year, but it's not doing like it was because we're letting everyone know a sign, and they're not welcome in here because they're a cult. It's not a religion. They harm people. All right, sure. Thank you. Merry Christmas. And that was like a family of 6, but they had kids, so I didn't want to put them on camera. I wouldn't even bother going in. It looks pretty, but the cost is too high. It's a human. All right, it's a human trafficking cult. They sign a billion-year contract. They work for 110 hours a week for $47 a week, and their job is to bring you in to have the same living hell. Imagine for a billion years making 40, and then you still have to buy your own toiletries at $47. That's slave labor, and they work 110 hours a week. And then if you go if you do something wrong and you don't produce enough, don't do whatever you do. Don't bring your kids in there. This is a child trafficking cult. If you want to see Santa, the mall has Santa anywhere. This comes with the price. If they get you your info, they will never leave you alone. If you move, they actually pay to find out where you move to, and will continue to try to get you. They traffic people from different countries. They will hold your passports. There comes with the price. Your kids are too precious. I wouldn't be sitting here if I wasn't sitting here seriously believing about your kids. And if you ever do go in, do whatever you do, don't give any real info because you seem really determined to go in there. All right, take pictures. Pictures are great. Yeah, just take pictures. But I'm telling you, this is a cult. This is a human trafficking cult. They would love to have your kids. Okay, you were warned. Don't tell me you were warned. You were warned. It's not worth the Santa Claus. It's just not worth it. Santa at the mall. What they love to do is get Latino families into their cult, and then they take your documents and hold them. So you want to leave, you can't leave. They have all your documents. And say if you speak Spanish, no English. Okay, es un culto. They quiere gente. My Spanish no bueno, but maybe it's okay. They quiere gente Latino. Okay, porque they say tu fue, and it's su culto. They take your papeles, your documentos, tu passport, licencia, todo, and no más. Tú no tienes. So si tú salir, no tienes tu papers, no tienes nothing. They no dale, okay, and it's un culto. And then say tú fue, and ella no quiere, tú no puedes hablar con ella nomás. Ella no puede hablar contigo nomás porque ella no es Scientologist. Ella no puede hablar contigo. And then you're going to be trabajando 100 horas, más que 100 horas, una semana, for menos $40. I need to get my Spanish going, guys. I need to get my Spanish better. There should be, it's un culto, and you'll be trabajando for 100 horas a semana for $50. It's loco. It's un culto. It's no más like libertad. No más pode ven and salir and no. It's todo adentro. No, total control. You speak Spanish like English? Can you translate? You got it? Okay, you got it? Yeah, you don't want this. This is a cult. This is Scientology. Yeah. Yeah. It's Scientology. It's cult. It's a cult. You don't want it. Take a picture here maybe, but don't go. Oh man, don't go in. If you decide to go in, don't give them your info. This is a cult, man. Human trafficking cult. They will keep you from your family. If you love your family and they go in there and they don't become Scientologists, they will separate you from your family.
So true. They are such bloodsuckers.
Huh?
They are bloodsuckers.
They are the worst bloodsuckers ever.
They sure are.
And you
don't
will
wanna
don't even get not even curiosity.
No.
Because and if you give them like your email, like and you move or they find you.
Bro, it's not even like that conspiracy.
No, it's not a conspiracy. There's too many people. For what? Your whole life, and it's going to work 110 hours a week for $47 on a billion-year contract.
Right.
Then you
Then
go.
go inside.
Then go inside. Because it's a cult. If you join, they will take your papers. They'll take your documentos. You won't be able to go and leave. Like, say you want to go visit family. What if you love your mom? You have a mom. You join that. You can't see your mom no more. No más su familia, no más. No más. You no puede su familia, no más. No más. And they find you. No, you don't want this. This is un culto. Es el diablo. They quiere Navidad and they gusta the Latina gente. They piensa, because they love that because they really go after Latinos because they think that that they can give them, that they promise them a better life and all that stuff. And then they take their documents, and then then you're stuck.
They'll take your documents.
Yes.
And you won't see it coming. That's the thing. A lot of people don't see it coming.
Huh? No, it's slow. You know what I mean? But it's little by little. And then if you join and you sign a billion-year contract, okay, and you have to work, or like that. That's if you join a C, you work $47 a week for 100 hours of work.
Right.
Or you're going to be on the working side where you have to pay your way all the way up to get to clear. It's like $250,000. You have $250,000. Most people don't. So they tell you to get credit cards and bug your friends for money because every step to get clear is a lot of money. And then they hold your documents. You can't be online anymore. You can't be like, if you love her and she doesn't want to be in it, guess what? You won't be able to talk no more.
Right, a lot of people think it's actually BS.
So I'm getting help here. I got. It's like,
So what is the so it's just actually it's a
Scientology.
So it's the Scientology. So this is the building. Right here.
And they're all over. You see them run.
You see, yeah.
This is a cult. I mean, it's nice for pictures, but I wouldn't go beyond there. I mean, just take a picture of the trees. Don't give them no info. But then they're going to give you these books that are going to, you know, they're trying to get to your mind. Okay, I mean, that seriously, because she's pretty. You want her in your life, man. You don't want to have to say goodbye to her. Thank you. You are amazing. We need you here to help us out. He knows. This guy knows right there. He knows. Tell everyone, please. Thank you. I appreciate you. And watch your kid. Don't give them any information. They don't believe that children are children. They believe that children are adults in small bodies. And the horrible children through, it's child abuse. Your child would have to give interviews of things that to people that are horrible. I won't even say it because your kids are here. This is a child abusing, senior abusing, human trafficking cult. There is absolutely nothing good about this cult. The fact that they brag that they pick up trash every now and then, well, it doesn't compare. We don't get enough. Like, that's not enough to give for all the hell they put these communities through. Be careful. This is a human trafficking cult. If you join this and your wife doesn't want to be in it and you do, you will not be able to see each other. That's what a cult does. That's facts.
Nice.
I'm not filming your kids. But you don't want this out. Guys, this is a cult. This is a human trafficking cult. Take pictures, but do not give them any information. Gosh, look what we have here. We have the king who started it all.
They actually get them inside?
Yes. And they said there's a lot of, they said that there's a lot of people in there. This is a human trafficking cult. This is Scientology. I mean,
It's a cult.
it's a cult, seriously. Like if your brother, is that your brother? If he joins and you don't, you can't see him anymore ever again. They won't allow it. If your family's not Scientology, you can't see your family who is Scientology. You're smiling now, but that's the truth.
Where are the recruiters at?
Inside.
So they actually get in there.
Yeah. How many people are in there, would you say? A lot? And so all the people that actually go in after they've been told, but we got like maybe 30 people to not go in. They walked away. So you know what? That's 30 people who's not going to hear the pitch. This is a cult, a human trafficking cult, Scientology. It's a culto, it's un culto. It's muy malo. Like do you ever know Scientology?
Yeah.
It's a culto.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they want you to be like un clavo.
Yeah.
Un clavo. So if you Scientology and su hijas no, then tú no puedes con sus hijos nada más, or ellos contigo, porque it's a clavo. I'm not filming her baby. She's crying because babies know. She knows the evil. It's evil. This is Scientology. This is a cult, and I don't know what language you speak. Do you speak English?
Yes.
Okay, this is a cult. They human traffic. So the baby's upset crying because they're young. She gets it. She feels it. She feels the bad energy. Sure. Yeah. Run. Bye. She's waving at me. She knows it. You know, little baby, you're right. You tell them. You tell your family. She felt it, man.
They're closing up because
I need to see your patches. I need to see what company you work for, security. Wow, that little baby came out crying. And she was waving to me. I'm telling you that, see, babies, they like, in my opinion, they come. I need to see your patches. Don't go. I need to see what patches you work for. And if you don't, I will call the police because you're an armed guard. So you either show me what company you work for. What company do you work for? What company? See, there's no patches. You're carrying a gun and you're not identifying. Show me that you're not armed. Okay, you're not armed? Are you PAC security?
what the hell is that security? The name of it?
Pacific, yeah, it's their security. The parents they just said thank you and good, it's packed up.